All right, let's do this, man. I'm putting this in the brick.
I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Vegas. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. At their
Bullshit.
32-yard line. And this is Aston Genty. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. 34-yard line.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Pass is caught by Olave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down and 3.
All over Michael.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's only going to be able to get back.
More than 2. Son of a bitch.
3 plays to start. Quick fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Oh, they had a shot there. Hit the 5. But it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20.
Real quiet right now. Where's the...
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Marked down at the 21. A game of...
Read that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. It is 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down. As he gets it up past 30, we'll mark him at the 32.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Excuse me. That was disgusting.
To the air is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they'll take this down inside for 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first. first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Allen for the throw on 1st and 10. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
Excuse me.
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now, and goal. Stevenson, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Well, this loss here, Mike, just completely changes your approach this close to the end zone. And I'm sitting up here in the booth trying to come up with an explanation of how do you lose that many yards. And I bet down on the sideline, this coach, he's doing the same thing. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Ewert.
Come on.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Greg Russo into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Ewert. Open man, that's Dante Fulton. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. And John to punt for the 2nd time. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jamarcus Ingram.
Here's what it is.
Oh, trying to block the punt, but without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
I feel like it could have waited, but it's fine. That's my doggo.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? He just shrugged that off, like just shrugged it off like nothing was. Okay. That makes fucking sense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Allen on first down. Down the field.
How are both y'all right there slow as shit?
19 more on that one. And another first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
319. On second down, here's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 4th TD grab of the season. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills are out to a 10-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be
Why is it
brought
such a
down
slow
around the
animation?
38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. On the handoff, this is Genty.
I got no.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's 3. Like, how do you not hold him then, bro?
Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. He was looking for Jack Besh that time. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Back in the side of the game.
Run right at the
Give me
gut.
that, give me that, give me this. Give me that. Ooh.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup. Let's go now.
On first and 10, Ewers. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's into the end zone.
What a screen, bro.
Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point attempt, still to come. The kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray gonna return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple.
Round 80, alert!
Throwing now, Allen. Now he'll swing out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. First and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Buffalo.
A run, this is Gilliam. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go play action here with Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Buffalo. Allen to throw. He'll find Shakir open.
Just making just. Oh, okay.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 6-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
319. What's up?
Here's again, running right. It's Stevenson. Good blocking, and he's in.
Touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Bills. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone.
Where was my dude at? Why is that dude moving? Like, what the fuck?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And they work this out to the 23. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Let's go. 7, check. Bobcat.
First and 10 for Ewers. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Off the play fake, it's Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 16
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Regular. What's that?
Play action now, and here's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's second down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
What's that?
Here's Allen.
Okay.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's in.
Okay.
James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, here's Ewers. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the ground, it's Jenkins. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Now Ewers. He's got his man, Max Bruton. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First down.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. He'll look deep. Left sideline.
That was perfect. All you gotta do is put it right there.
The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. That one is good. And the Raiders are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit that they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Ray going to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the handoff. This is Cook. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Alert, alert, ready!
They put Wilson in motion. He's got his man.
What the fuck, bro? What the actual fuck?
Inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
Allen
yards.
to his tight end Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bills.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the Raiders' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. Looking to throw, it's Allen. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10.
action now. Ewers. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
All 52. Middle. What's that?
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
When the rep, let's go right here. Done.
Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Alert! We go!
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Middle. What's that?
They'll run. Stevenson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
So,
and
3 quarters now in the books.
line.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
We go!
4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Stop. What's that?
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Buffalo.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
What's that?
On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And he will score! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him in the game.
Okay.
Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and through. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken around the 11. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Ewers now, he'll throw on first down. That's gonna be
Like, what is the fucking point if you having goddamn abilities, Brock Bowers? Like, what the fuck?
All things considered,
Your shit
it's
break
actually
like
a
lights up, but you can't break out of the
he puts
fucking
ball in
route.
place where only his guy can
Make it
catch
make fucking sense,
I think
bro.
he hears those footsteps
Make it make
coming
fucking
from
sense.
that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Ewers. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air once more is Ewers. He'll let this go towards the end zone. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing again is Ewers.
Dude, Ewers, get your fucking shit together, bro. I will draft the fucking quarterback. You better start.
It'll lead to a 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency
Motherfucker,
and pull this game?
are you? Oh my
Trying to get it
god,
to his tight end.
this fucking shit's so pissing me off right now.
And now it's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives,
Motherfucker popped it
either
up
puts a
and
lot
can
of
do
pressure
shit
on
to
your
him.
coaches to be
What the
aggressive
fuck?
on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Check out.
Here's Genty. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He's got room at the 30. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play there for Buffalo. 39 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
scrimmage. And that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's clear, Mike, this defense is really locked in. They have a clear beat on what this run game plan is. Back-to-back stops for no gain brings up 3rd and long.
3rd and 10. To the air is Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Travis Jones. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Fourth down, and Jake Camarda on to punt for Buffalo. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, look at this. It's a fake.
They got it. It works for them, but not for me. Make it make sense.
Not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off, and a 1st down.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of 4th. But in all seriousness, great job catching the defense off guard, and now the offense has another shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run the toss with Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering a miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the jump. Sack. Set go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started and pick up a 17 and a very quick 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hold the ready. Set up. Ready.
Once again, it's Genty. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll go again with Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He's got space inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempts to come here. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
38. Raiders 24.
So the kickoff team
Well,
one final
you know how this
time
game
in the
is.
final minute as they kick it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All 52. Let's go. Ready? Hey, tight.
They'll run with Gilliam. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Round 80.
So a